Hey, what's up everybody, and welcome back to another video. Today, as you can see, if you can, I'm wearing a Jerry Garcia t-shirt. So of course I'm not going to play a Jerry Garcia song. Or am I? Tangled Up in Blue, of course, is usually by Bob Dylan because he wrote it. But I'm going to teach the Jerry Garcia band version. So basically, if you put in Jerry Garcia Tangled Up in Blue, the live version is what I'm basing this on. The first result, that live version. So, Jerry Garcia of the Grateful Dead, the Jerry Garcia band, Tangled Up in Blue. Stick around. Okay, so Jerry Garcia Tangled Up in Blue. Like I said, it's a cover of a Bob Dylan song, but I'm basing this on the live version of Tangled Up in Blue by the Jerry Garcia band. Okay, so first off, my guitar is tuned down a half step, so if you play the chords the exact same way, if you play the chords, these are going to be the chords that you'll be playing on a standard tuned guitar. It'll sound like the song. I'm not going to sound exactly like the song. It's going to sound slightly lower. But if you play along, it's yours in standard and mine's in half step down. Okay, that was a mouthful. And it was pretty useless. Okay, but anyways, it's going to be in the key of A. So it starts off with, now you're going to do like the Jimi Hendrix kind of style of chords with the thumb over the low E string. And then you're going to, do the ring, middle, and index fingers making the rest of the chord, and you'll have the pinky free because you'll be hammering on a couple times on the G string. But it starts off like... Now, he sounds a lot better than that because my amp sucks and my guitar does. But, and the camera and the sound quality always is, not that good. But what you do is you're going to be doing an A chord. So, 5th fret, thumb on the low E. That's muting the A string. 7th fret with the ring finger on the D. 6th fret with the middle finger on the G, and barring the B and E strings with the index finger on the 5th fret, the A chord. But you're going to be bouncing off with your pinky with the 7th fret, hammering on with the 7th fret of the G. So... So it's like basically the picking, I don't really know. There is probably a certain pattern of picking, but for some reason I never know how to tell what that is. I don't pay attention to the pattern. I just kind of do it however it sounds like to do. So you kind of bounce off that low E to do like a rhythm plus with the hammer on the G. So like hammer on, so A, hammer on. Like it's basically all just timing and sound. You'll get the hang of it. You'll just, the timing of when you hammer on that 7th fret of the G string will be just based on timing. Okay, enough of that. So that's how it starts off. Okay, and then when he goes into the verse, it's this chord, A chord, and you're going to move up to the G chord. So it's... So it's basically A, G, G, A, G, A, G, G. And the G, of course, is the same exact shape that I showed for the A, but of course it's down a full step to the 3rd fret of the low E. Yeah, so it's all just, he doesn't really hit them, he doesn't really strum the chords that much. It's kind of lightly, like just because you're in that, that's the chord progression. Not much there. If you were playing along with it, you can just kind of strum them a little bit. So A, G, A, G, A, G, G, D, D chord. Now, of course, you can do a D, a regular D like that, but I think he goes to the D chord here, A, 5th fret, 7, 7, 7 on the D, G, and B strings. So again, A, G, A, G, A, G, G, D. Okay, that's the verse. Now the chorus. You know me with the parts of the songs. I think next is the chorus. Is there a bridge? I'm not really sure. So let's just go to the next part because I don't know parts of songs, verses, choruses. I assume it's the chorus. Okay, so it goes E, F sharp minor, A, D. Now, E, of course, is open, 2A, 2D, 1G, open B, open high E. E, F sharp minor, bar chord, which is barring the 2nd fret with the index finger, 2, 4, 4, 2, 2, 2. So E, F sharp minor, A, which is, you can do the A here because you're used to doing the A here, but it's kind of, when he's doing the the chorus, I'm pretty sure it's just like the regular A, like a open position A. Open A, 2, 2, 2 on the next 3. I bar him, you can do that the proper way and have that high E ring out. It doesn't really matter. I've never done that. Usually I always play A's like this. So A, and then D, open D, 2G, 3B, and 2E. But of course, if you don't know these chords, then you probably wouldn't be learning this song because you wouldn't really be learning many actual songs if you didn't know how to play those chords. So, again, it's E, F sharp minor, A, D, E, F sharp minor, A, D, E. Okay, so that's, you run through that twice. So you go E, F sharp minor, A, D twice. And then after the D, you go back to the E, stall, little pause, E, and then Tangled Up In Blue. When he says actually Tangled Up in Blue, the name of the song, you go G, D, A, Tangled Up in Blue. So G, of course, G, 3, 2, open, open, 3, 3. Or actually, any of those 3. Open 3, 3, 3. Doesn't really matter how you play a G chord. I'm doing the full G. So G, D, A, and then you can go A. What would A be? Yeah, so if you wanted to stay over here, or you do it the way I originally, you go back into that rhythm. You could, I guess, go. And if you wanted to do it that way, since you ended here, you can B string hammer on the 3rd fret, 2 to 3. Okay, so that's, I think, is there a bridge? I hope there's no more to the song because I'm pretty sure that's it. Is there a bridge? I should have known this beforehand, but I want to say that's the only parts of the song. And of course, if you want to do, he solos long, such a great solo to the song. Just, it's all in the key of A, like it's A major pentatonic or full A. Yeah, so it's a lot of the solo, which I'm not even going to remotely try to show that because I don't know how to play it at all. But it's a lot around the A major pentatonic at the 12th and 15th. No, sorry, 12th and 15th, 14th and 17th fret. So 14, 17, 14, 16, 14, 16, 14, 16, 14, 17, 14, 17. That 17's a root. That 12 is a root. 14. I love saying that's a 12 for some reason. That 14 is a root. And this 17 is a root. Or you can go up here. Yeah, so that's Jerry Garcia's version of Tangled Up in Blue, the live version. Okay, so that'll do it for, I usually say bad lesson. This was, I guess, decent, I guess. Hopefully it came off decent. That was Jerry Garcia. I realize that it's kind of cool that like Jerry Garcia has the guitar and it kind of looks blended in, like him playing, me playing, haha. Yeah, so if you did like the lesson, please hit that like button and subscribe down below. I'd really appreciate it. See you later. Gadoosh.